Hey, Pastor Scott here with the Weekly Word. We're talking about the joy of Jesus today, the joy He had that is the joy we get as well. Hebrews 12 verses 1 and 2 says this, "Since we have such a huge crowd of men of faith watching us from the grandstands, or witnesses watching us, let us strip off anything that slows us down or holds us back, and especially those sins that wrap themselves so tightly around our feet and trip us up. Let us run with patience the particular race God has set before us." Keep your eyes on Jesus, our leader and instructor. He was willing to die a shameful death on the cross because of the joy He knew would be His afterwards. And now He sits at the place of honor by the throne of God. The joy that He knew was coming, it was having you and I, having us as brothers and sisters, having us be a part of the family of God, being adopted as orphans, and having a last name that has found itself in heaven, having a purpose and a hope and a future, and then having eternity. That's the joy that Jesus saw that carried Him through all the pain up until the cross and His eventual death. And so He wants us to live full of joy. Nancy DeMoss writes this, "True joy is not the absence of pain, but the sanctifying, sustaining presence of the Lord Jesus in the midst of pain." We're going to go through stuff, but it's not about the removal of stuff to make us feel good about life. It's that Jesus is there. He's got a plan, and He's always going to overcome for us and help us to overcome in the midst of things that go on. And then Randy Alcorn writes this about just the joy of looking forward to what's waiting for us. He says, when Jesus wipes away tears, talking about the end times in Revelation when it says He'll wipe away every tear. When Jesus wipes away tears with His gentle, omnipotent hand, He knows what's going on. He's all powerful. I believe our eyes will fall on the scars that made the suffering His, so that His eternal joy could become ours. It's not about the stuff of life we go through and trying to keep up with the Joneses and make a name for ourselves. It's about Jesus. It's about the joy that's found in Him, the joy that we live because of Him, the joy that we give away to others who are in need. Be the happiest person in your job, in your workplace. Be the smiliest person at your school or in your neighborhood. Be the one that's always looking for the positive spin on things, not to be fake, but to realize that, man, we have such a great life in Jesus. The world is down and depressed and demure and hateful and spiteful. In Jesus, man, we've got everything set for us. So live full of joy because of the joy that He has, that He's now given to you and I. And live on purpose for Jesus as your walking billboard for His message of salvation, that good news of the salvation that Jesus alone offers.